This is the least interesting man in the world. I am Trip, and welcome to the channel. Now, as billions of you out there in YouTube land surely know, I am on a diet. Not long ago, I decided to go on a diet for many reasons: health, looks, how I feel about myself, what I can physically do and what I can't, blood pressure, etc. And decided, after looking at a number of diets, to go on Jenny Craig. I've now been on the Jenny Craig diet for 2 weeks, and these are the results of week 2. I can tell you the only thing that I like more than the food and being on this diet, which is very good I've found, is the results. After week 1, I lost 7.8 pounds, or 1.1 BMI points, that's body mass index. And now to reveal the results of week 2. Drum roll, please. Well, there's no drum roll. It's just me. Can't afford a drummer. Anyway, I lost almost 5 pounds in week 2. I lost 4.8 pounds, or another 0.7 body mass index points, for a total of 1.8 body mass index points, and a total of 12.6 pounds in 14 days. That's, I don't know, 0.9 pounds a day exactly, I guess. And I'm pretty happy. So, Trip, how are you feeling? Well, I thought you'd never ask. I'm feeling pretty darn good. My shirts are getting a little bit looser. They started getting loose after the first week. They're even looser now. And I don't, by loose, I don't mean baggy, but they're fitting better. I wear, or should I say, I squeeze into a pair of 38 jeans. I'm probably a 39, but it's hard to find 39, so I buy 38s because I don't want to buy 40. And it's been tough to squeeze into those 38s. I'm starting, after 2 weeks, to fit into those 38s pretty comfortably now. I would say a tad tight, but I can get into them pretty easy and button them up and no problem whatsoever. Last week at our Boy Scout meeting, I had one of our scouts come up and say, "Hey, Mr. Tripp, you look different. Are you thin or are you losing weight?" I said, "Why, yes I am, kid. Here's your $10. Thanks for noticing." And yes, by the way, I am a Scoutmaster and involved in Boy Scouts, and I absolutely love it to death. So I've been feeling really good. Second week, I didn't feel tired at all. I haven't been hungry at all. Seriously, you eat 6 times a day on Jenny Craig. Now, I will tell you that I haven't started exercising yet. My plan is to be on this diet 30 days and then do exactly as what the program calls for. Then I'm gonna start exercising, add some aerobic exercise, ride an exercise bike for 30 to 45 minutes a day. And because that's going to up my needs for a caloric intake, and that would change the food that I'm on. So for the first 30 days, no what I'll call planned exercise like running or jogging or whatever. I mean, I keep pretty busy, but none of that until week number 5, actually. So let's take a minute here to go through my weekly plan of what all I ate. For breakfast, for 7 days, I had classic waffles. I had cranberry almond bar Scotty, sunshine sandwich, which I really like, cranberry almond cereal, which I just ate dry. I didn't add the milk because I didn't have any, because I got rid of all the milk because it has fat in it. Then a egg, cheese, and turkey sausage burrito. Love those suckers. They're just too small. Cinnamon swirl French toast. Really like that because it also comes with syrup, which is normal syrup. It's just a very small portion of syrup, but it's enough to cover the 3 French pieces of French toast, and they're actually very good. I like them quite a bit. And then a mixed berry bar was the 7th item for breakfast. For lunch, I had beef merlot. I had a chicken burrito. I'm reading here, pardon me. Home-style beef pot roast. That was very good. Turkey burger, I really like. I put just a tiny bit of mayo on it. Don't tell anybody that's not on the diet, but you can have a healthy fat. And I just put a tiny bit for taste. Not much on there. Chicken tortilla soup, Philly cheesesteak sandwich, which is really good. I find once it's cooked, I like to put it in the broiler and toast it a little bit on each side to make it a little bit crunchy. And then the classic cheeseburger. And I'll tell you, secret with a classic cheeseburger, you want to take the cheese off and cook the cheeseburger in the microwave and then put the cheese back in with about 10 seconds to go, and it'll heat. Otherwise, the cheese just melts and bubbles out the side, and it's all over the microwave plate or the paper towel that you use to cook it in or what have you. For dinner, Dinner is usually also very good. There's only one thing in here that I kind of sort of didn't care for. Chicken carbonara, excellent. The butternut squash ravioli, that's the one I didn't totally care for, but you know, I found it was kind of sweet, but I added a little bit of salt to it, just a little bit, and it was fine. I had no problem with it. Fiesta chicken and rice, macaroni and cheese, which comes with green beans. The macaroni and cheese, the mac and cheese on Jenny Craig is really, really good. Turkey and wild rice, margarita pizza. Again, the crust leaves a little bit to be desired, and it's a really small piece, but it tastes good. And then chicken pot pie. The chicken pot pie was filling, tasted good. I did add a little salt to it. All sorts of snacks, vanilla butternut cupcake, apple crisp, triple chocolate cheesecake. I mean, you'd never think you'd be eating these on a diet, right? Cheddar cheese crisps, lemon cake, kettle corn, and s'mores bar. Now, they have crunchy things on this diet. They have sweet things on this diet. Just all sorts of variety, which, you know, makes everything a lot less boring, makes you less want to stray from the diet, actually. Here's the results. Boom. I'll also throw this up. See, I like to chart my weight loss. I'm one of those guys that likes to weigh myself every morning and find out, you know, what effect the day before's actions had on my weight. Some people, you know, like to weigh themselves once a week. I like to do it every day. So let's look at a few more of the foods I had. There's the margarita pizza. Looks pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Just the crust leaves a little bit to be desired. Chicken carbonara. This stuff is fantastic. Very good. Butternut squash ravioli. Added a little salt. Otherwise, pretty good. I wouldn't call it my favorite. That's a nice thing about Jenny Craig. If there's something you don't like, you don't have to get it. You just sub it out for something else that is comparable. Here's the turkey and wild rice. Pretty good. This is one of my favorites. Add a little bit of mayo to the turkey burger. It's delicious. Chicken pot pie, yay. Just like Mom never used to make. Beef merlot, yum. You can tell these are empty. Macaroni and cheese. This is one of my faves. I just wish it was twice as big. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Fiesta chicken and rice. There you go. I've also been supplementing the Jenny Craig food with fruits and vegetables and yogurt. And what I ate mainly last week was okra. And I like to take and boil the okra according to the instructions and then broil it. Makes it crunchy, put just a little bit of salt on it. It's really good. I'm in heaven. I love okra. I also like collard greens, and I take a little bit of hot sauce and put on those collard greens when they're done. And a little bit of salt. There's like 11 calories per cup, and you can eat a ton of those things. It calls, you know, for eating 1.5, 2 cups. I eat about 3 cups of those, and I'm still losing weight. I just like them because they fill up the stomach. Okra also has a lot of fiber in it, fills up the stomach as well. It makes you feel full, and you know that's the name of the game, or part of it, when you're on a diet. I think I'm probably going to do a video soon on diets and tips and tricks. Little things you can do to make your food a little bit more exciting, although I'll say the Jenny Craig food doesn't really need it. But I'm from South Texas. We like a lot of hot food down here and spicy stuff, so I tend to jazz my stuff up a little bit. I found the Jenny Craig diet to be really easy, really effective. The foods are super convenient. Most are ready to eat or heat and eat, and the vegetables only take 4 or 5 minutes to cook. And the yogurt, you know, that you have to buy on your own, you just open it up and eat that, and you have probably 1 or 2 yogurts a day. And I never was a real big yogurt fan, but I've become one in the last couple of weeks. So in short, again, I'm really pleased with the diet and how things are going so far. So be sure and stay tuned for my week 3 results. I'll be putting out another video in about a week. I don't expect to lose 5 pounds. I kind of expect things will taper off and I'll settle down at maybe 2.5, 3 pounds a week. That's what I'm shooting for. In the meantime, I really wish that you would subscribe to this channel. The more subscribers I have, I know there's people out there following me. It helps me stay committed to the diet, and just honestly, it makes it a lot more fun. Haven't really been tempted to cheat yet in 2 weeks, but all the help I can get would be nice. So please do subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere, a red button that says subscribe. Just hit it, really. Thanks for watching. I am the least interesting man in the world. Stay awake, my friends.